babes and friends. Welcome back to the channel where I am Miss Nail Struggles herself, and I try to eliminate your nail struggles by trying all the nail things so you don't have to. If you are new, come on, hit that like and subscribe button. It's gonna be here in the corner somewhere. Go ahead and hit it because you're gonna want to hear our banter and see everything that we got going on this channel. You oldie but goodie, you are loved. I appreciate you so much for coming back here and looking at all the wonderful, beautiful, awesome stuff we have going on to the channel. So, without further ado, people, what we're going to do is review some gel polish kits for you that were sent to me courtesy of these nice little companies, and I'm going to review them. I'm going to tell you whether or not they actually get my seal of approval, and if you got to struggle with them too much, because, you know, I'm going to try it so you ain't got to, and, you know, you get the point, you get the point. But anywho, people, let us dive right into the video. Alright, my beautiful nail babes and friends, I received this wonderful gel polish kit from this Aokitec company, so I'm going to go ahead and dive right in because, see, guess what? It's always important when people do send you stuff. I want to thank you for sending it, but I'm still going to give you my honest opinion. I got this nice little kit so we can do some transitioning here from, you know, right into Valentine's Day and such. So, it's you. This particular kit, I'll make sure I link it because it is a Amazon available nail polish kit. Okay, so for your viewing enjoyment, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to see all of the colors. We have A800, which we are going to swatch out for you. We have all these beautiful colors. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just go ahead and we're gonna put these on the swatch sticks and we're gonna just go right on into this here thing. So we have the first color, and you know, just off premise, the bottles are black. They, you know, might be made of a little glass or ceramic. They actually just look like a coated ceramic or not. And they're all black. At least they're not plastic, because that just says a lot to me when the bottle is like all plastic. I really don't like that. But this is, and says that it is a soak off UV LED gel, which means cure gel, which means you do need some type of nail lamp. I would highly suggest a nail lamp of at least 48 watts plus for you to be able to cure most of the hard gels and polishes and that come out in the market. Now, anywho, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to try these colors because I'm interested to see how it is that they swatch. So this is the first color. This one is A800, and we're just going to set that right over there. And it is this beautiful red. Oh, it's beautiful, rich red. So here is the test, people. Because sometimes reds, when you put them on, they can come out pink, and it's just the nature of the pigment and different things like that. So one of the things that I do not know is whether or not this is vegan and cruelty free and things like that. And you know, I'll definitely see if I can find out anything about the polish and that for you, for those of you who may be concerned of that, or you are, you know, making sure that you apply products based on your lifestyle and if you believe in protecting your little furry friends. All right, so we see that we have that beautiful color, and it pretty much went on in one coat. It did level very, very nicely. I'm probably going to be using a combination of my nice little lights here and the things that I have on my lamp in order to cure these, because I want to be able to show you all some accent nails that you can use for things like this. So that there is the color A800, which is this beautiful red that you can use for Christmas and for Valentine's Day. So that is a polish that you can take with you, you know, crossing over into the holidays. The next color that we have is A1486. Now, A1486, it looks on the top like it's some type of green shimmer, but we're going to go ahead and see what we got on the inside here. Alrighty then. It is, I usually paint my swatches on the bottom, but for the purposes of today, I wanted to be able to show you what these polishes do and look like and that, because more than likely I will probably be giving this away, because all I'm going to do is swatch it for you today. So if you all don't mind, you know, having a swatch polish, I'll probably be, you know, be on the lookout, or you might see it here that I'm going to be doing a nice little giveaway. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Sometimes I do little things in that are over there that I don't necessarily do here on my YouTube channel. So what I will say about this polish is that you definitely want to make sure, especially with this glitter one on, is that it gives more of a jelly feel when you're painting it on, and you definitely going to have to be careful about how you know, layer this particular polish on. But as you see, it is this beautiful green, you know, shimmering, you know, has a little bit of like that little silver fleck polish in on the inside, but it's actually a wonderful and very, very beautiful color. So we're going to go ahead and move right along because, you know, we want to see all the goods, all the goodies, all the goodies, all the goodies. All right, we're going to see here the next polish that we have is in the color A440, which looks like some deep green, but we're going to see because I've also learned to say that, you know, things may not always look like what they have on the cap. But yeah, definitely not far from what I thought. I know my nails are trash. Leave me alone. Your sister and your uncle. But anywho, this is a beautiful green color. You know, I almost wish I had a stamping green. I've been trying to build up my stamping collection because I still have yet to come back to you all with my wonderful little clear jelly stamper video because I've actually been enjoying trying to figure the junk out. I've only used it a couple times, but it's been something else because I've had to break it out. So I'm gonna show you my things and how I've struggled with it and where it didn't struggle, where it did struggle, and how we can make things better. All right, so you have this beautiful depth of green. It actually looks probably a smidge darker in the camera than it actually is in real life. And, you know, that could be for a myriad of things. You know how this works, ladies and gentlemen. You can see something out here, but the camera is not always, you know, this camera puts on 10 pounds, and sometimes it doesn't always come straight out. But for the most part, it's a pretty good deep forest green. So if you were looking to, you know, even use this to paint flowers, you do have to be careful because, like I said, this gel polish levels quite well. So the thing is that when you have gel polish that levels like that, sometimes it can be a little more difficult to do art with it. So you definitely got to be watchful of that. So, but this is one of those beautiful greens for those of you who are bold enough to wear green that, you know, hey, rock it baby. Add some gold inserts, put on some rhinestones or crystals, or even sprinkle it, hit it with a little glitter, and boom, baby, set of nails. Yeah. Okay, I know I'll be extra for no reason, but hey, I'm from Detroit. That's what we do. The next color I have is A1387, and you know, looks like, I don't know, like some red glitter on the top or paint. Okay, it is. It's a beautiful, like this beautiful red glitter polish. All right, we're gonna paint this on because, you know, it's one thing to be in the pot, but it's another thing to see it painted on. Okay. We are seeing the combination of a beautiful, almost like red. It almost reminds me of a wine color more so than, you know, an absolute red glitter polish. It's a little more, it leans a little more to the wine side, in my opinion. I love, and it does have a bit of that jelly color to it, even though it's a glittery kind of shimmery polish, which means you can definitely use this on top of other colors. So I am going to show you that you see that this is like this beautiful sparkling wine. It's not a bright red, so if you were looking for something like that, then, you know, here you go. Ace Blue and Cool right in your pocket. Find what you need, find what you want, do what you gotta do, baby. Woo! If you don't know, I love to sing, y'all. I'm not about to get no contrast like Beyonce here and then, but, you know, hey, I do what I do. Next is the color, what is this, A1460. Okay, I don't understand their numbering schemes. I'm assuming that it has to do something with, they do have them, because I'm noticing that the glitter polishes have more of the letter A and the 4 numbers and that I'm sure it has attributed to something. So I don't know what that's to, but I'm assuming that's what it is that they, you know, have for the purposes of their, you know, their cataloging. All right, but A1460 is like this, it's like this orangey-gold. Another, to me, you could pan off as a glitter jelly color, you know. But the thing is that with these colors, you can use them as toppers to other colors. And I'm kind of getting an idea because I don't always plan out exactly what it is that I'm gonna do when I am doing these review videos and things like that, but I think I know what I'm gonna do with this. Now this one, I can tell you right now, if you're going to build up the opacity, you probably are going to need a couple of you know, coats, because this is a bit translucent. But if you were looking for more of that yellow goldeny clear color, then that's exactly what you do. I'm gonna use my fancy little cure light here and be able to cure this in a couple of seconds, because hey, we want to get to the point of where we get to see all of these beautiful colors put together and see what we got, and maybe see 1 or 2 little creations of what I come up with right quick. So we have this, and I'm gonna just go ahead, I'm gonna add another layer. Yes, boo. because I know you like, stroke it on, put it on, more, I tell you. Yeah, don't let your mind go there. I was literally talking about the polish. What was you thinking? Some of y'all is nasty mixed nasties. But anywho, guess what, people? We got our second coat on, and as we see, we were able to actually build that up to it with a little bit more opacity. And you do have this beautiful jelly color. Like, man, that'd be beautiful just by itself, or even as a background to some nails that you would stamp on. At least that is my personal opinion, and I'm welcome to have that because this is my channel. All right, we're going to keep moving on, and the last color that we have is A017. All righty, let's see what we got here, and it looks like some type of silvery glitter gold. We're going to see. We're going to see. Oh, and it is. This is beautiful, like champagne goldy color. Like, oh, I would almost want to keep this one, but I did say I was going to give this one away. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to make this really simple and really easy because nobody likes when you have to have 45 different things that you need to do for your giveaway. What I want you to do is comment down below, because if you made it this far in the video, then you deserve to be entered into this giveaway. And I will send these polishes to you because, like I said, I am typically only going to use them for swatching. I'll clean up, make sure my little dipply-dapply handprints or fingerprints are not on your goodies, and I will mail this out to you. So this is what we're going to do. I want you to put down in the comment box what you wanted to be when you grew up and what you're actually doing now. Why you gotta be so complicated? When I do my introduction to me video, you'll see why. But anywho, this is color A017. As you see, again, one of those just beautiful colors that you can use as a topper, use it as a background to things. Like, you can even use this as a base for your rhinestones. If you don't know, it's not really good. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you here. I'm not flipping anybody off, just so you say. All right, so here is my nail. I know they grew out, blah. But you can see how I have these yellow colored rhinestones and that on there. When you put rhinestones on, you always want to make sure that whatever the reflection of the color of the rhinestone that you're putting on your nail, that you put a background that is very similar. Okay, so I got really straight up in the camera so I can show you is that when you put rhinestones, especially if you're going to do like a, basically a full bling nail like I did here, anytime you have open spots, you won't really be able to tell as much because your background will match the color of the stones. It also helps just in case if you're anything like me, like most people, and you kind of beating up your nails. I beat them up really, really bad in these last 2 weeks. That if they go missing some stones and that you won't really be able to tell. And I'm going to show you here on this one because I did kind of like a silver background on these nails. And you can kind of see that even here in the corner, I like lost a rhinestone, but it's not, horribly noticeable. Of course you notice it when you write out and be like, let me see your nails. Leave me alone. They busted and disgusted right now. That it will still match the background. So that's why it's important for you to have colors, that look like this. So this is a very, very beautiful background color that I definitely will use for rhinestones. So we're going to cure it because I want to be able to give it another coat to give it a fair shake and chance so that we can really, really get down and see what the opacity of these colors look like when you build them up. These are actually awesome nails that you can use, awesome colors that you can use to layer, to make glitter fades and things on the nails. You definitely always want to have some different colors like this. So that is beautiful. We're going to go ahead and cure that, and I think we might move on to a couple of little accent nails that I have as an idea for what you can do with this set, and then we will call this video a day. Aren't we going to do it? Yes, we shall. And then maybe again I'm not, because I see we're going on like 15 minutes. You're like, girl, you don't get to the point. Anywho, here are those wonderful polishes, and we're going to put them all out for your viewing wonderful enjoyment and pleasure. And I'm definitely going to try to rock out getting a more close-up shot for you so that you could have seen this nail kit. Yes, it's giving off those Christmas vibes. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's giving off those Christmas vibes, but let me tell you, you can transition this into Valentine's. You can transition into using it for spring. You can use it where you're glitter fading, and here's exactly. And so you got a different, myriad of things that you can use things. So, anywho, we have gotten this video out. We've had an opportunity to showcase all of these beautiful colors that come in this collection. I will link it below for you if you want to have an opportunity to have it, but I just want to show you that it's always good to, you know, have some type of gold and silver. This one is more like a champagne gold in my color, in my opinion. It does. Now here's some of the things you do know. It does have a bit of a slight smell to it, and that lets me know that it's not a true gel. It is a hybrid gel, which means that there are solvents in it that that if you were to leave it out would probably, you know, evaporating that over time. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of your gel polishes. Don't have them sitting on the shelf where they're exposed to the sun, because you never know how thick the coating is on polished bottles. And you want to look up and you open a polished bottle and it's basically been cured from the inside. Anywho, thank you to the people at Aokitec for giving this to me. I want to let you know I did like the coverage. The glitter polishes were actually a surprise. They came off, and then not only do you have them in glitter, but they also do, I'm going to put them next to each other so you can kind of see it. They also give off this bit of this jelly vibe. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you were looking for something that's beautiful, you got colors like green and red, you can use them for Christmas, you can use them for Valentine's. Heck, ladies and gentlemen, you can use all of these glitters coming up for spring and that. So, if you don't know, now you know. So, here's my word of wisdom. I think I already gave it to you for today. Just, you know, live your life to the fullest. Be rejoiceful with them that, you know, have things. Don't be a hateful hiver. Alrighty. That's it, people. Now, guess what it is that I'm about to say? And you know, life is too short to have boring nails. So don't. And we're out.